Hey guys, I'm Bulma here at the Daily Brief. Joining me today is my fellow junta, Pip.
What a terrible and dark night for a curse.
Today we're going to play some Bloodborne. We're going to start a new game, and we're going to try switching off each time one of us dies. So Pip dies, he's playing right now. If he dies, then I'm going to pick up the controller and we're going to just keep switching off like that and having a jolly good time.
You need only unravel its mystery.
Sounds good so far.
I'm excited.
Excited like yourself.
Well, now, I have beaten Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne.
I bought him Demon Souls for Christmas last year.
We have Demon Souls, I just haven't managed to tap dance my way back to it.
My PS3 also pooped out on me, so that doesn't really help. It's like, oh, you have the game, and, it's like, oh, I can go and play it whenever I want, but now it's like, you can't.
See, but this is to say that this should be a relatively
Dude, I thought that said MILF toast.
milk toast. I mean, is that any better?
Is that really in the game?
Yeah, it's right there, man. Alright, well, we're just...
Isn't that what Gazorp Field said?
Gazorp.
You human piece.
Garbage.
I
No.
could have sworn he said milk toast.
Something like that.
I swear.
Well, this is all to say, though, that this should be a relatively painless run. Not too many spots where we'll get stuck and just bash our heads for a whole episode or anything like that, which...
No scrubs.
No scrubs.
I don't want no scrubs.
Well, I guess that's going to be it. Just loading up a preloaded one. Something I found on YouTube, so I could be a pretty girl.
A pretty girl. A pretty junta.
A pretty junta is an alive junta. Yo.
And you said that we were playing online so that we can play with 7 people?
Yeah, we're going to be able to summon people.
Well, you are probably more expert on that. Like, we'll have to... Is there like a tag or something we have to show them or something for them to... How do we... Can we have people...
You put me on the spot here. I don't actually know.
Okay, well...
We can find this out, though, and maybe play with you guys at some point, or help you out with bosses if you're stuck on something in particular. It's all good. I don't really know how the summoning system works in Bloodborne terribly well. I've never tried playing this game with friends.
Yeah, I've wanted to. I've talked about it with friends, but I've only just recently started going online with it, so... And right now they're all playing South Park, so I have no one to play with.
Isn't that the way?
I don't blame them, though. That's so fun.
Yes, it is.
Look, this guy needs to get up out of my grill, though.
So we'll try and complete this Bloodborne, let's call it a series, before Monster Hunter World.
Oh, yes.
The hype is real. The hype is so real here at the Daily Brief.
So
We're on
real.
pins and needles.
Yeah, tell them about what you saw today.
Well,
I don't know how we didn't see it before.
I was a late adopter to Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm very sad to say. I wish I would have jumped on it immediately, because it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I just found out the other day, or earlier today, that Monster Hunter World is officially going to be nicknamed the Egret Simulator. You get to play as Aloy in Monster Hunter World if you play it on PS4, not if you own one. If you own a PS4 and you buy it on PC, I don't think you get to play as Aloy.
Sorry.
I don't think Sony is cool like that.
But I have a receipt.
Yeah, but I have a receipt, Sony. Sony does not care. If you're wondering why we're talking over the story here, guys, it's because It makes no sense. Just make up your own story.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Anyone who tells you that they know the story to this, even Bhati Vidya himself, they're lying. They're lying. I think even Bhati Vidya would probably nod to himself if he heard this and say, yeah, I don't understand what's going on in this game.
I think it's kind of like, here's some pieces, you can fill it in, you can piece it how you like, but I don't feel like, I mean, there's no straight answer.
No, listen, in Dark Souls, everything was kept pretty vague, and in Dark Souls 2, it kind of fleshed out everything a little bit.
I like
and in
that.
Dark Souls 3, I do too. And in Dark Souls 3, there was
Oh, hello.
Hello, buddy. There was definitely a story.
No pet the doggo.
No, we're gonna skip the dog. Whee! Oh, I love
Oh
him.
God.
We're gonna skip I believe those are Quicksilver bullets over there. Yeah.
Red herring.
See, now I will say, guys, that this wolf is supposed to kill you. If you're playing this for the first time and you're going, what in the ever-loving hell? He's supposed to kill you. You're not supposed to beat him. If you're
Yeah,
a
he
clever
killed
duck,
me.
if you're a clever duck, you can manage to survive by just jumping to the first bonfire here.
Anti-scrub tactic number 1.
Yeah. Hello.
It's such a pretty game.
It's a very pretty game.
Oh, he came up. He was
See
like,
ya.
oh, okay.
See ya.
Not for you.
And now, guys, this was the game that convinced me that I just had to get a PS4 a few years ago. I'm not necessarily sure that it's really good enough to pay, for the full price of the console or anything, but
Oh, it's crazy.
it's a great game. It really is. If you have a PS4, I mean, there's honestly enough games on PS4 now to justify it to yourself if you're kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
If you already own an Xbone and you're not super interested, I don't really think anything's going to change your mind, but could be wrong. And that is the point of videos like these, to get a feel for it with some snappy commentary.
Yeah, there's definitely some games I've tried out because I saw some videos and I was like, whoa, well, that looks a lot better than seeing more than just what the trailer shows you. So that can be very misleading.
Now, guys, if you want to listen to all the dialogue and stuff, there are other playthroughs that do this sort of thing. I will pause briefly on it, so if you would like, you can pause the video and read the things. I'm not just gonna blitz through it on you.
Yeah.
This was one the workshop.
Oh,
Like
German.
Blood to enhance. We don't.
Oh, German.
It's what it-
This game is really good. Lots of replayability to it, as in most Souls games, just because the combat's good enough to play through everything again multiple times to see it all.
I'm not on that level yet. I'm playing my own game, but I am at the end, but I want to finish the DLC first. And I'm at the last boss of the DLC, and if any of you play, you know who I'm talking about, and I've just been having a hard time with good old Orphan of Kos.
Oh.
Okay, go away.
I mean, full disclosure here, I'm not very good at the parries.
I'm not bad. I think I'm pretty good with the parries in Bloodborne, not in Dark Souls though.
I'm better in Dark Souls.
Which is funny.
There's something about... I know when you parry in Dark Souls and if you miss, you're still going to take the damage. And it's the same thing in this. If you parry and you miss, you're going to eat a face full of monster. But something about this, I always panic. I'll parry them, and then I'll jump backwards. And sometimes I'll be able to jump forwards and get the parry, the riposte off. But more often than not, I miss it because I'm a big scaredy cat. And I've played through this game like 3 or 4 times, and it's still a habit of mine. Still do it.
Hello, Mr. Wolfie.
Are you my friend? Are you a hitty friend or a bitey friend?
He looks like a bitey friend.
He looks like a very bitey friend. Now, I don't know if they ever went back and patched the game or anything like that, but this game had a serious problem with flow at one point or another, just because you would run out of blood vials, and you would have to stop what you're doing and go and grind blood vials until you had enough to go and beat your head against the wall to beat the boss.
I personally, I don't think I really ran into that problem. Which you'd think I would, because I heal way more times probably than I should. Like, I mess up sometimes and I hit the button and accidentally heal.
I find what I would do after a while was I would just go and I'd go and grind for a minute, and then I would go and spend a buttload of, excuse me if I say souls at some point, several thousand times.
That's forgiven, I think, in this.
But, I would just put a bunch of my echoes into the blood vials and stack up on them just so I didn't have to worry about it. Because it beats the living hell out of trying to grind them off the enemies. It's nightmarish. They drop them like candy in the beginning, and then later on down the line, not so much.
You want some blood vials? Oh, too bad.
Well, on the plus side, at least there's no option to buy 100 blood vials for $3.99.
Oof. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. That just made me feel sick. That just made me think of, I've talked with you about it. I've been excited waiting for Red Dead Redemption 2 to come out.
Yeah,
it was supposed to come out this fall, but it got pushed back to spring 2018, which is fine. Work on the game. Like, I want it to be as awesome as it can be. Like, put the time into it. Do your work, boys. But I swear, if they riddled it with any type of microtransactions, or like, oh, you want to get these guns? Well, you gotta pay for them, or do the pre-order, or deluxe edition. Like, if they
pay to win it.
If they do anything like that, I don't even know if I'll have the heart to buy it. Like, I was really excited, but I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption's been her staple gaming series.
That's my baby. I love that game, and it will hurt my soul.
I feel like there's someone behind me right now, but I can't.
I know, I hate that feeling in the game. So I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't want to fight you anymore. I feel like I'm gonna get hurt really badly here in a moment.
That's happened to me. I'm not paying attention to my surroundings.
Alright.
Whoop!
Now this guy back in here.
I hate him.
If I were on my A game right now, I feel like I could probably take him. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not. And so I'm gonna walk away for now and come back to him at a later time. Closed by a device. The device being right next to it. I wonder how many people walked away from that gate.
Huh. Yeah.
And now there are people to talk to in these abandoned houses. They keep these lanterns outside burning incense to ward off the beasts.
Delivery!
They're not very friendly. Mostly... Okay. Remember what I said earlier about Vati Vidya couldn't even make sense of this story? That's a slight exaggeration. There is a story to be had on the surface. But it certainly devolves to a point where there's a lot of guesswork and conjecture and things of that nature. It has something to do... Guys, this isn't a spoiler, okay? You'd have to go look up videos to even kind of understand what's going on.
Yeah. I watched a video and I still don't.
Oh, you got me, man. You goosed me, okay. But
Scare tactics.
It's something about like there's this church that comes to a place after the people start getting infected, and they start trying to cleanse it, and there are different sections of the church. Like one hand goes through and just hate murders anyone who shows signs of infection. Others try and heal it using some sort of divine blood of some sort, and it usually doesn't work. Like, I believe all these people have been treating themselves with like vials of the blood, and you know, as you can see, their limbs are starting to become elongated, and they're becoming infected with whatever is happening. But these people right now, this is like the night of the hunt, and they're out hunting werewolves and beasts, as can be seen from the giant werewolf here hanging on a cross.
What is that?
What? Little messengers?
Why is it purple? Is it just me or is it a different color?
I don't know. You got little top hats. How cute.
It's the online.
Yeah.
Cool.
And a big werewolf up on a cross there. You know, they're not happy with what's going on here. But they're succumbing to the sickness all the same.
Ugh.
This game is so good. The game's very dark. I love the atmosphere and... Whoa-ly. Hello.
Why, we're trying to pray over here.
I do like the challenge of the game. It's... Guys, these games are meant to kill you. You know, I hear people talk about like, oh, I don't want to play Dark Souls. It seems too daunting. Or, these games seem too daunting. Being a hard games aren't my thing.
Scrub.
I mean, they're meant to kill you. You're meant to learn from your mistakes and come back and try again. It's part of the game mechanics almost.
That guy knocking always scared me. Like when I did my first game, I was like, oh, I was like, that is so ominous. Like, ugh.
This game features, like, if you've probably seen me doing it by now, if you're watching, this game features, I don't know, every weapon has two different sets or types of it.
Trick weapon?
Trick weapons, thank you.
Yeah, I knew there was...
So, you know, axe turns into a long axe. You got, like, a cane that turns into a whip.
Yeah, that one.
You have one that looks like a saw cleaver that turns into this...
I like the axe.
Something else I forgot.
The saw.
A lot of these weapons are really cool.
Oh.
A problem that the game does suffer from is if you're like, you know, an average person, you'll upgrade one of your starter weapons.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even a bad thing to do. They're good weapons.
That's what I did in Dark Souls. I've been using the same, I think, a raw broadsword.
Dark Souls is a little different. If you start the game and you have like a, you know, a long sword or whatever, and if you upgrade that, and you can technically use that as, you know, your weapon throughout the entire game, but there are definite upgrades to be found. Yeah. In this game, this axe, if you upgrade it, will be just as good as anything you'll find throughout the game. I mean, I've beaten the game using just this axe. It's so good.
It's a fun weapon. I like the little... Doesn't it have like a spin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
That's how we're going to cheese the first boss, guys. Because we're dirty.
Spin it in.
Alright, we got these ladies over here. She doesn't want to let me. Well, she doesn't want to let us in on the orgy.
We look like Harry Potter.
How rude. She just laughs. She's like, ha ha, screw you.
Aww.
You're stuck out there.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's okay, lady. You got yours.
I'll remember you.
Ooh, I remember that.
I remember you.
I remember you.
Ooh. Hey,
yeah, I knew better. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Smell my feet.
Oh!
I don't want to smell your feet, Danny. Oh, ow. Okay.
Oh, baby, got back.
Oh, baby, got back. If you guys have never... I'm not sure if we already talked about Sunny in Philadelphia, but... Oh my gosh, we've been rewatching it lately, and... Sweet D.
Oh, Sweet D.
Oh, Sweet D.
That was a dick.
So funny. I love that show. It's so inappropriate. Oh, look at these guys.
Oh.
What are you, friend? Yeah.
Everything in this game just scares me. Like, if you're sitting here watching, like, I'll be sitting here playing, I'm like, da 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 da, ah! What? Jump scare, and it's like, a normal person would be like, are you for real? And I was like, they're birds, man. Like, I don't know. They're growling at me.
Now, for a half a second there, I was tempted to clearly show that there was an item in this spot and then just ignore it and walk past it. Just to drive you people who see that kind of stuff absolutely mad.
Evil.
It's a pretty evil thing to do. So I'll spare you guys. But that's my excuse. I totally did it on purpose if I walk by something that you clearly saw. Absolutely on purpose. I'm not lying. I'm not lying about that at all.
Well, speaking of TV shows, we've been watching, well, not anymore since it's over, but we just finished watching Vice Principals on HBO.
Danny McBride.
Yeah, if you want to go in about that, Sam,
Oh, I don't know. Well, you can start the conversation. I really enjoyed the show.
Great
ending. When we talk about stuff, I try not to get too much into spoilers. But it's good, guys. It was really funny.
Yeah, I totally weren't even gonna. It was a fluke that we even found out about it. I think it was like a trailer came on after Game of Thrones.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was for the season 2 beginning, and it was pretty neat.
Got my attention.
Got my attention. Got our attention. Excuse me. Man, I am really tongue-tied right now. But it got our attention, and we checked out season 1, and I don't know, there were a couple parts in the first episode where it almost lost my attention. I was about to turn it off, and then it clicked, and the show is just hilarious.
I just think it was completely solid. Season 1 and season 2. I can go back and watch that. We have gone back and watched some of it. And I don't really like to get into new shows. I usually just binge watch the same ones.
Yeah, we're bad like that.
I'm like, I feel safe and comfortable with this. I know this.
I don't like new things. I don't like change.
I don't like change. Breaking all the barrels.
All the barrels.
Barrels.
Oh no!
We're sewer people now.
Trash people. Trash people. Oh yes.
Well, I mean, we're already covered in blood, so I mean, so I guess it's okay to come down here and get even filthier.
I'm trying.
Who cares? Yeah, I mean, what's a shower?
I'm trying to remember if it's like if you have to roll through the invisible walls or if you have to hit X on them.
Drives me mad looking for these.
Oh, I know there's one somewhere around these parts. Or maybe I'm mistaken.
I could not say.
Where are you, Eileen? Where's my fellow Junta?
It makes me so sad that I missed out on her story. Like, we got...
What?
Remember we, It was the first time. We missed her at the steps or something.
It was some kind. No, it was some kind of bug. Like she did all the prerequisites to make Eileen appear at the end of her quest chain, and she wasn't there. I won't spoil anything for you, but there was an indicator that she should have been there, but she wasn't.
Yeah, I was really bummed.
I feel like I have just walked.
I felt she did.
Plumb right past where I'm supposed to be right now.
Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, that just scared the tar out of me. What?
I thought that was an enemy at first. Is it one of the online things?
Yeah, it's an online person. You can see there.
Ugh.
Oh man, I'm a goose. Eileen's not here. She's further up. Although there is a fancy set of hunter clothes that we're gonna grab down here, and we're gonna put those on.
Fashion souls.
Fashion souls.
Ooh.
I believe they're an upgrade just from starter gear as well.
Yeah, you gotta get them upgrades.
Oh yeah, you know it. Oh hello. God, that guy hurts. Hey bud.
Has some fire to your face.
Hey bud. Taste my lightning, bitches. Fuckers, whatever. You'll probably notice very quickly that I like to misquote things.
It's his talent.
It is. Oh. That's just absolutely whiffing those.
Rats.
What was that? Disaster! Run! Ah!
Before we get rabies.
I'd have gotten to a quick death there. Whoop. Alright, let's try that one more time here.
One more again. Got it.
Wow. Okay.
This is an odd day.
This is an odd day. You're kidding.
The stars are not aligned.
Screw you, wolf bait. You're just trying to.
Ooh.
Wow. I know there are rats. I know there are rats behind me too.
Oh
crap.
God. You got it.
Screw you, the rat's dead. The rat is not dead. The rat is not dead.
Alert.
Crap.
Oh.
Alright, the rat's dead.
Can he do it?
He can do it. Give me my armor, man.
You gotta earn that armor.
Can't take it from me. Jeez.
Oof.
I do not remember that guy being that difficult. Alright, give me my junta.
Yay, new trousers.
Oh,
Junta
I
trousers.
feel like I earned it too.
Yeah, and it didn't have to be a super 3-day grind or whatever and cost so many credits.
Ooh,
Cough.
Look
Yay.
at that.
Yeah.
Bam.
I like the little flare of the red hair in the back.
Well, thank you.
Milady.
Oh, I can't wait to get some of these,
Ooh, rats.
Ah, a moving rat!
Ooh.
Scrub.
Rats of, what was it? From Princess
Rodents of unusual size.
Yes, I love that movie, Princess Bride.
ROUS's.
Oh God,
Yes,
we've made a crossover.
Princess Bride is amazing. If you haven't seen that movie, what are you doing?
What are you doing,
man? Your parents never showed you that? You should go yell at them.
Call them up right now. I mean, it's the holidays. You should be calling them anyways. Open up with that.
Well, you shouldn't be yelling at your parents on the holidays, but if they haven't shown you The Princess Bride when you were growing up, they probably deserve to be yelled at for something.
For something.
For something or other. You can probably justify it right off the back of that, you know? You can yell at him about anything you want and just be like, you didn't show me the Princess Bride. You got a free pass.
So, where's this boss? Or are you trying to find Eileen?
Oh. Trying to do stuff? I was just killing big rats. Sorry, hard distracted there. I actually just came here for these clothes.
We're just doing a little rat extermination, you know.
And one last try here. One last try. I believe it's some upgrade material. There we go.
Yeah.
And I'm wrong.
But
gosh.
You got some thick cold blood. I mean, we're not empty-handed.
I already had plenty of that flowing through my veins.
Ooh, cold-blooded.
All right.
Making progress.
Now, I feel like I could turn around and maybe walk back that way and there's something else, but I don't want to bore you guys with it. We're just going to move on. Just going to move right along here. Let's scooch right on to our next destination.
Thought maybe we could,
Yeah. We're going to end here on a boss, guys.
Yeah. Definitely need to meet a boss.
We're going to end on a boss for you guys.
And
so
that
if this
sun,
episode,
was that a sun or moon?
So if this episode goes a little longer,
praise it! I'm trying to do that upskirt.
What? It's a coat.
I know.
All right. Meet your doom.
The twin wolf.
Meet your doom. Meet your doom.
You know, it's funny because it looks like a weak little firebomb, but it is not.
It don't feel too weak on their wimpy ass butts.
Oh God, my fur!
Oh, okay.
I just had this clean.
See, this guy was like, you ain't goosing me like that. But I am, friend. Right, here we go. Whoa!
What? How's it taste? How's my axe taste?
Tastes good.
Drink that milkshake.
Drink it. I drink your milkshake. Drink it all up. Whoa!
So I remember we mentioned the egret simulator. Did you go into the...
You know the details? I'm not sure if I did.
I don't think we did.
Sorry, we get distracted here, guys.
The Daily Brief.
You'll be able to play as Aloy in... Yeah, we totally finished talking about this. You'll be able to play as Aloy.
Yeah, when was that, though?
December 9th, I believe. You'll be able to play the beta if you're a PlayStation Plus member.
Yeah,
so guys... Jeez, are you kidding me? I even put on the torch. I even put on the torch.
Yeah, got ghost.
So, if you guys are excited to watch it, we're excited to play it. We're excited to make content about it.
Oh, yeah, so that'll be coming.
That's something I'm super looking forward to.
It's really fun, like, having this channel now, and it's, like, new games don't just mean, oh, cool, I get to play a new game at home and whatever, shit around with that. It's like, oh, well, now we can make content for you guys, and it's new stuff for the channel, and it's got more of a purpose.
Guys, we just get to have fun. More fun with everyone in general. Who doesn't love that? I mean...
I agree. I've been having lots of fun chatting with you guys about games, and oh, man, that guy's face.
He just didn't have a good Thanksgiving.
Aw.
That's all.
Aw.
But he had such a bad Thanksgiving.
No one came to visit.
That he was ready to ruin it for the next person.
Get him! Ah.
Thank you, bud. Now, if you guys are sitting here thinking I'm a giant monster, that guy was going to turn and blast me with the world's biggest pistol.
I was just about to say, yeah, like, he's gotten me quite a few times. When I first started playing, I was like, aw, old man. Dead.
He only goosed me once. Never again. Everybody gets one. Okay, alright guys, now check it. Normally, this is probably one of the better places to end a video, right? We just looped all the way back around to the first bonfire. Lamp, whatever. Whatever.
Same difference.
But instead, we're gonna go that extra mile, and we're gonna go level up and then go beat a boss. I was gonna just go beat the boss, but then I thought better of it.
Yeah, just some...
And I thought to myself, it would be a shame to go and eat shit right now. After talking such a big game.
Yeah.
Maybe boost the stats a little first.
Oh, it's the doll.
Oh no, I didn't get a perception. The doll is still a doll.
No.
Well, boys, it looks like we have no choice.
All in?
All in.
Oof.
Well, I like it. I like it.
Not long after the nightmare began.
When this game first launched, the loading screens here were extremely long, and they were just the logo, Bloodborne.
Oof.
Even though in like Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, even Dark Souls 3 after this, all had exactly what you're seeing now. The item descriptions pop up on the screen, and you can learn a little bit about the lore of the land.
Hey.
Which, you know, it's cool, because personally, I love learning about the lore. I'm not so wild about going in and digging through my inventory for an hour and a half, though.
Yeah.
Not as wild about that part.
Yeah, it's nice that you get a little bits here and there while you're waiting for an area to load.
Oh,
or
you want some too? You want some too, man?
well, got the gruesome twosome.
The gruesome boosome. That was terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm resigning tomorrow.
Yeah, at least we are a gaming video channel and not a joke. Stand up.
Well, you see, originally I wanted the channel to be about comedy and things, and then I realized I wasn't funny.
Oh man.
As you do.
As you do.
Oh gosh, you know, guys, I thought the boss was a little closer. Oh, I think I'm about to take this big roundabout way. I think all I have to do is just run up here and go fight a boss. Actually, that's totally what needs to happen, guys.
Nice.
You'll forgive me. It's been a while. This map is like a giant anthill that just sprawls all over the place.
Oh,
I was about to take you to the second boss.
Oh.
Instead of just taking you to the first boss.
Well, he is a little eager.
Yeah, you know.
The eager beaver.
Hee beaver.
Oh, we are not children.
Only
I
at heart.
promise.
Only at heart.
Where it matters.
Where it matters.
Where it matters.
Gee whiz, guys. Gee willikers. These werewolves gonna come tag me in the back here? I'm very worried about that.
Oh, look, he's got his crow gang.
Oh!
Smack.
I was trying to target those damn crows, and man.
How does that feel? I'm gonna stick my hand up in your chest.
I'm sure it feels just as bad for him as it does anybody else.
The real Doomfist.
No. No. I refuse. I refuse to even breathe life into that topic. Into that whole topic. Because you know where it leads, and people will be like, "Are you serious, Pip? How can you feel that way?" and then I'll be the bad guy. Well, you know what? I am not the bad guy. Harumph!
Oh, man.
Harumph!
I'm
gonna go do drugs.
Yeah.
Oh God! My mom was right! Run!
There's a monster blocking the fridge.
Alright, buddy.
Taste the rainbow.
Taste nothing. Ow! I love this. I love the sounds in this.
Oh, it's
This
epic.
boss sounds so crazy. Like a big bird, but he's not a bird. He's a man. Oh crap! Oh crap! Don't kill me. Maybe not one shot.
Yay! Feels good.
It does not feel good. You just picked me up and threw me around.
But you're not dead.
But I want to be.
But I wish I was.
Ow. Quit it, man. You're making me look bad.
Yeah, he looks hungry. You better watch out.
I
One of those little angry crackheads.
I feel like I should be dealing more damage here. And for some reason I am not. Well, check that out, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shit. I feel like I could have just done a critical hit there, a riposte hit. And I just boofed it.
Yeah, you're doing work.
I know there's like a thing in this, a boss mechanic in this fight where you can like hit his limbs and certain limbs will go dead.
Huh.
Or maybe that's the fight with the big wolf lady.
I'm not sure.
I know those fights stink. I know that fight stinks. God. Tried to do that on like New Game Plus. Oh my gosh.
The one with all the bandages.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll see her before too long. Like next episode or two. We're gonna shuffle right along in this game.
The shrieking wolf lady.
And I'm here to say, guys, if we ever just start, dying an excessive amount, we'll let you know, and then we'll edit out the majority of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We won't let you sit here and watch us just
That ain't no fun.
chew glass for a while. No, that's where most views on when I'm watching a Dark Souls video and that starts to happen, I quickly lose interest.
It's like, okay.
I'm here to say, I'll get the satisfaction from grinding, chewing glass, and then finally beating him. You won't get satisfaction from watching me grind for a while and then finally beat him. It'll just be horrible and mind-numbing.
Ooh.
First time.
Red blood!
Woo!
Well, that's how you end an episode.
This is some wannabe praising the sun here. Alright. That's how you end, boys.
Excellent job. Well, I guess maybe since you haven't died yet, do you want? I guess maybe I'll start off on the next one.
Absolutely.
And I'll take a spin at it.
Absolutely.
You're just too OP.
It's you
And
say
you
that.
didn't even level up.
This will quickly come to a close, I'm sure.
You're just too humble. Well, thank you guys for joining us on this bloody adventure, and I look forward to the next time.
We'll see you next time, fellow hunters.
Fellow hunters on the Daily Brief.
Daily uploads.